Arda Guler is one of the most in-form players in the world right now. That's strange because just 6 months ago, he was an injury-prone flop who couldn't even make the bench. But with the 19-year-old now a part of the Turkey squad, will he continue to be a bench warmer? Or is Arda Guler going to shock everyone at Euro 2024? Towards the end of the just concluded season, Arda Guler showed fans why he was dubbed the Turkish Messi. He scored a beautiful goal when he dribbled past the Celta Vigo goalkeeper to seal a 4-0 win for Real Madrid. He then scored against Real Sociedad on his first La Liga start. He followed that up with a brace against Villarreal to become the fastest player in Real Madrid history to score 6 La Liga goals. To round up the season in fine style, Arda Guler became the first Turkish player ever to win the UEFA Champions League. However, it wasn't always this good for him. He had to endure a terrible nightmare at the start of his Real Madrid career. Following his €20 million signing from Fenerbahce, Real Madrid fans thought they'd sign their answer to Barcelona's Lamine Yamal, but their excitement quickly turned into frustration. Coming from Fenerbahce, Arda Guler struggled to adapt to the intense training and pressure at Real Madrid. He kept getting one injury after another, and it looked like it was an Eden Hazard type of signing all over again. He missed the first 20 La Liga fixtures of the season through injury, and each time it looked like he was back to full training, he would get injured again. He became the target of ridicule by Barcelona fans and was even called a big money flop by the local press Marca. But Real Madrid quickly realized the problem. He simply wasn't strong enough. His muscle mass couldn't withstand the intensity of training, and that's why he kept getting injured. Realizing this, Real Madrid put him on a training regimen targeted at increasing his muscle mass. When he regained match fitness, Arda Guler repaid this gesture by getting a goal involvement every 78 minutes on average. But with the club season now over, attention has turned to the Euros, and the Turkish fans are buzzing at the prospect of unleashing Guler against other European nations. However, fan excitement is one thing. Will he be called up to the national team for the championship? In March, Turkey head Vincenzo Montella revealed that he traveled to Madrid to watch Arda Guler play. He said, "I went to see Arda. He plays very little, but I hope he can do it from now on because he has a lot of talent. We follow him very carefully. We will call on our players who are at their best physical condition for the Euro Cup." It's safe to assume Guler heard this statement and decided to take his football more seriously. After all, there's no greater honor than representing your country at an international tournament. His performance since this news broke out has been breathtaking. He looks more confident, mature, and focused. Will this be enough to get him on the plane to Germany? Absolutely. But will his end-of-season form be enough to break into the starting lineup? Let's find out. Turkey's not lacking in terms of attacking talent. They've got players like Kerem Aktürkoğlu of Galatasaray, Hakan Çalhanoğlu of Inter Milan, and Cengiz Ünder of Fenerbahce, who all played a major role in getting Turkey to the Euros. Although Arda Guler contributed to the cause with a goal, these guys were ahead of him in the pecking order. But things are about to change. Guler is capable of playing on the left wing as a number 10 and on the right wing. But with Aktürkoğlu and Çalhanoğlu locking down the left wing and number 10 roles, his chance of breaking into the team is on the right wing. Although more experienced, Cengiz Ünder hasn't set the world alight with his performances for club and country. Coincidentally, the right wing has proven to be Arda Güler's most productive side. His performances there were what drew the Messi comparisons in the first place. So, will the coach stick with experience? Or will he go with a fresh, exciting new talent? The Turkish fans haven't been treated to Arda Güler's skills on the biggest stage, so they'll be pushing for him to start. I'm sticking with the fans on this one. I think the coach will mix things up by starting Guler on the right side. After all, the right mix of experience and youth makes the best teams. His unpredictability, skills, killer passing, and eye for goal are too much talent for the coach to ignore. But to whom much is given, much is expected in return. So, what are the expectations of the Turkish fans, and how much output will he have in the team? Turkey's head coach, Vincenzo Montella, likes to play with a 4-2-3-1 formation. He likes his team to stretch the pitch horizontally and vertically, with players encouraged to move the ball quickly with a fluid one-touch passing style. This typically results in swift transitions and deadly counterattacks, similar to the pattern Arda Guler plays with Real Madrid. Fans should expect Guler to operate on the right side and around the edge of the box with his ability to beat his marker easily. They should expect him to play a lot of decisive passes to teammates and look for opportunities to score goals himself. Since he's shown he can shoot accurately from a distance, we could be treated to an Arda Guler dagger from a distance. One aspect of his game that is mostly overlooked is his defensive contribution. Since Turkey might be trying to exploit turnovers and counterattacks, having a hard-working winger is a huge bonus. And finally, fan love. Arda Guler is an extremely popular player back home, with the ex-Fenerbahce player already a role model to young kids in the country. He could be that uniting factor that brings the whole country together to support the national team. If the Turkish team can tap into the passion of their fans, it could be the extra fuel needed to ensure a successful Euros campaign. But despite Arda Güler's obvious talent, he is just one man. What is the realistic chance the whole team has at the Euros? Turkey kick off their Euro Championship campaign against Manaus, Georgia. With more experience and a better squad, the Turks should win this game, with Arda Guler scoring a beautiful curler from outside the box. Their next game will be a Cristiano Ronaldo-led Portugal. This will be a tough match for them, but they are capable of playing against the big boys. However, I still expect them to narrowly lose this match. But against the Czechs, it'll be a cagey match with both teams trying to qualify for the next round. Arda Guler will win a penalty for the Turks that'll be converted by Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Depending on who they face next, they could scrape it past the round of 16 and into the quarterfinals as the dark horse in the tournament. I don't see them going past the quarters, as there'll be way better teams left in the competition. However, one thing is certain. This tournament is the stage where Arda Guler finally gets unleashed. The sickly-looking kid who was mocked and written off, cursed to be a big money flop, will turn adversity into motivation to become not just Turkey's golden boy, but the biggest revelation of Euro 2024. Still, Arda Guler might be destined to shock everyone at Euro 2024, but it's still nothing compared to how Mourinho intends to transform Fenerbahce. I'm talking massive player departures, insane man management skills. Just click on the next video to find out.